Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and as you can tell from the title, today we'll be painting a watercolor portrait, and I got my reference from Pinterest. I started with a kind of warm blue for the underpainting. It's kind of a greenish blue. I didn't use the normal cool blue that I use for my paintings, and for the cheeks I kind of exaggerated the orangeness of her cheeks. She's blushing in the reference and her cheeks are kind of reddish, and I felt like exaggerating the color would make it more interesting and beautiful, and it ended up looking pretty nice in the end. For the skin, I used a mixture of yellow ochre, crimson red, and blue, little quantity of the blue actually. And of course I painted over the underpainting with mixture. I also used a darker mixture, which means I added more blue for the shadows. For the cheeks, I actually used like an orange that I mixed in my palette, and also I added a warm shade of red to it to give it this pop of color, and I guess it made it look really pretty in the end. And I also used, for most of the painting, I also used the wet on dry technique, which means that I allow the subsequent layers of paint to dry before going over it with another layer of paint. Before going over it with another layer of paint, I'm yet to master the wet on wet technique.
You spent the night in a hospital bed 'cause you cut way too deep when you threw out your meds, and I got in a fight with my childhood best friend 'cause she told me you were doing it just as a threat. She was right, but I spent every night talking you down, picking you up. I don't know how we called that love.
My fear while painting this painting was that the skin will end up looking too dark or too orange because of the mixtures of paints that I used. But I don't think it ended up looking too dark. It ended up too dark. It looks like this painting was just really trusting the process and hoping that it won't come out too muddy or too dark or too green. So because the underpainting is kind of has some green undertone. The highlights, which is my favorite part, I used whitewash and a yellow watercolor, cool yellow actually, to kind of mimic the lighting in the picture, and I feel like highlights just made the painting so much more beautiful.
Something more if you would just stay here for a while.